We're here at the heavyweight fights here at Madison Square Garden. Xavier from BrooklynFights.com. You know, this is a big upset. We have AJ, known as the best in the world, was upset by Andy Ruiz, who's just sort of stepped in at the last minute because of a failed drug test with big baby Jarrell Miller.
Yes.
So tell me what happened. Tell our audience what happened. Your thoughts on this fight.
Well, basically, it was a great fight top to bottom. Andy Ruiz, he kept his composure after being knocked down by one of Anthony Joshua's patented left hooks. He knocked him down, I believe, in the third round, and he was able to, compose himself, stay focused, and then score 2 knockdowns himself over Anthony Joshua in the third round. And then as the fight progressed, he just continued to keep the pressure on him, and he made sure to go to the body. And when you're fighting a big, heavy guy like Anthony Joshua, 6 foot, way close to 300 pounds, the best thing to do is go to the body, because what you're doing is you're not only bringing down his physical, but you're bringing down the conditioning. And once he's seen that Andy Ruiz was able to kind of come back after receiving one of his best punches, what took place was you broke him down mentally as well. So you break him down physically, you break him down mentally. In boxing, 90% of boxing is mental, 10% is physical. He already put the 10% in by going to the body and coming back and knocking him down 2 times. The mental aspect of the game is when he knocked him down in the 6th round 2 more times. So that's basically how he won the fight, in my opinion.
And this was just not the way the story was supposed to be.
Not at all.
I don't think anybody,
myself included, and a lot of others predicted, had Anthony Joshua going into the fight winning by at least maybe the 6th or 7th round stoppage. And, Andy Ruiz came out, he's shown that big guys such as myself can move around, can box, have great hand speed, and also they know how to use the ring, and they know how to think while they're fighting in the ring. So hats off to Andy Ruiz, first Mexican heavyweight unified world champion. He put on a phenomenal performance. Respect to Anthony Joshua. I expect to see him back soon, but Anthony Ruiz stole the show tonight and then some.
And what were those odds? Like 15-1, or?
Oh, I can't even. It was 50-1, maybe 100-1. It was so many odds out there, and everyone was betting against Andy Ruiz. I didn't meet anybody leading up to the fight that said that Andy Ruiz would win. I met maybe 1 or 2 people that said he had a chance, he had a good opportunity, but I didn't meet anyone that said, he would win by stoppage or he would win by 12-round decision. No one that I met, spoke to before the fight took place, had Andy Ruiz winning. So,
well, even his physique. Appearances
can be deceiving.
Yeah, AJ has that great appearance.
Yeah, he ain't that great.
I'll tell you, this was the upset. And I was a little upset though with with Deontay Wilder, because now I was hoping that. How I thought it was going to end was that AJ was going to win, Anthony Joshua was going to win, and then I was hoping he'd call out Deontay Wilder, because that was a fight I wanted to see, and then Deontay with Ortiz and before the fight. But here it never panned out anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
It's sort of strange, isn't it? So who do you feel the best heavyweight in the world is? Or now it's all up in the air?
Well, I would still say Deontay Wilder is the best heavyweight in the world, given his not only his record, but his stunning, phenomenal knockout performance, and understanding that he can knock out his opponent at will. He's focused on coming in there and just scoring one-punch knockouts. And
over Wilder? You would take him over Wilder at this point after this?
Wilder. That's what
you said,
Wilder, yeah.
I thought you said AJ. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
I'd still rank AJ as one of the best heavyweights in the world, given the fact that he was a unified champion and he held the belts for quite some time. He just took a tough loss tonight to a better opponent. And hopefully, if in the rematch, we'll even get an even better fight. We don't know. Maybe... Eddie Hearn was talking about the pressure of this fight alone in itself, and making your United States presence might have weighed on Anthony Joshua a lot. We don't know. However, it was a still phenomenal fight. Anthony Joshua showed fortitude because he got up 4 times. Regardless if he can continue to fight, he still got up off the canvas 4 times. He made some form of an effort. He didn't quit.
But he did not come into the press conference. They said that they were checking maybe for a CAT scan, which there were a couple. There was a fight before that. Kelly, I thought should have looked about having a CAT scan. Boy, he got hit a lot in the head.
He did. Yeah.
Talking about Katie Taylor and
Delphine
and
Person.
well,
Yeah.
you know, I have mixed feelings on that. So
I felt like I don't think Kelly Taylor won the fight. I feel like
I didn't think she
I
did
didn't think she
either.
won the fight.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
be honest, and I don't care who's watching and who's going to listen to this. Kelly Taylor did not win that fight.
That's how I felt also.
Okay.
She did not,
So
you know,
we're in agreement.
it at least a draw,
Yeah.
but I did not see it that way.
I didn't think she won a draw either. I felt like the fight was 6-4. Like they scored it 96-94 for Katie Taylor. I thought they were looking at the wrong person, and the fight was 96-94 for Person, but they gave it to Taylor anyway.
I know. I was so disheartened, and in some ways that was sort of maybe Katie Taylor's younger and has a longer career, but it just sort of broke my heart because I really did not feel that she deserved that
Agreed.
victory, and she wasn't here tonight either. So maybe they.
We'll see what happens going forward.
Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you at the fights.
Keep watching Kristal Hart, okay?
And how do they get in touch with you or find you? Because this is one of boxing greats.
Okay. You can find me on Instagram at Brooklyn Fights 1, Xavier Porter 227, Shoot the 51, and you can also follow me on Twitter, Xavier Porter 227, and you can look for me on YouTube at Shoot the 5 with Xavier Porter.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.